Howdy friends, I'm Black Dragon, National President of the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club, and author of the book Prospect's Bible, How to Prospect for a Traditional Motorcycle Club. You can get that at prospectsbible.com, or it's available on Amazon. Also, author of the book The Motorcycle Club Public Relations Officer's Bible, mcprosbible.com, or you can get it on Amazon or Kindle. And although these books bear the name Bible, they're not like Christian Bibles. I use Bible like I could just use like recipe or cookbook or something like that, hand guide. I call them Bibles because I wanted them to be authoritative books to tell you a lot about MC protocol and how to do things like handle public relations for motorcycle clubs, or how to prospect for a traditional motorcycle club. And I've got many more books coming. Just look for them. The Road Captain's Bible, the Sergeant-at-Arms Bible, the President's Bible. They're all coming. So I wanted to take a several-part series to talk to you about how to start a motorcycle club. And I've got a few minutes before I get to my next destination to talk about it and kind of help you guys do this the correct way. It really should be how to start a motorcycle club in the United States of America, because I've learned that it's different in different places in different parts of the world. And so how we do it here is a lot different than how they do it in other places. And I thought I would take several parts, a few-part series, in order to explain some of this, to keep some of you folks out of the trouble that you get into when you're trying to start motorcycle clubs. It's really kind of interesting to see some of the stuff you do, some of the stuff you think, especially when you're new to the MC world. So there's a good way and a correct way to do this, and a way based on protocol. Protocol is local. Always remember that. Protocol is local. There's no national protocol. There's some national protocols. I mean, there's some things you do the same everywhere, but mostly protocol is local. The first time I tell you this is the way something is done will be the first time you're somewhere else and you'll say, they don't do that here. And they probably don't. They probably do it a little bit differently. But the thing to note is that there is an order to this, there are rules to this, and it's going to be up to you to learn the protocol for the area that you are in. So I want to talk a little bit about some of the things you're going to be facing in this video. It's only going to be a few minutes long, but I just want to kind of get the taste in your mouth. First of all, trying to get a motorcycle club started is going to be one of the hardest tasks that you've ever done in the motorcycle club world, whether you're brand new, a newbie, or you've been a biker for many years and you're in a club for many years and you're leaving one club and you're starting another. Most people are going to say, why do you want to start a motorcycle club? There are so many here that are doing well. Why not just join another motorcycle club? And I think that's a great idea. And it's a valid argument. There are so many motorcycle clubs, why start another one? And for those of you that are hell-bent on starting a motorcycle club, that argument means nothing to you. So I'm not going to throw that on you, but that's what you're going to hear. Another thing you're going to hear is maybe you should start a chapter of another motorcycle club that's up and running. And I agree with that too. That's absolutely a perfect, wonderful idea. But those of you that are hell-bent on starting your own motorcycle clubs, you don't want to hear that either. So, you know, why even talk that gobbledygook to you? You're going to start a motorcycle club, and so I'm going to tell you how. The process of starting a motorcycle club is long. Some places you can get it done in a few weeks or a few months. In other places it might take you a year or two. Or my latest chapter, and I have a 43-year-old motorcycle club, the latest chapter that I opened took 3 years to get up and running. And so that's just the way it is. It really is going to be dependent upon your tenacity, esprit de corps. It's going to depend on your your chutzpah, your cojones, and your willpower. There are many places that absolutely are just against you trying to start a motorcycle club there. There are so many motorcycle clubs and they just don't want you to have one. And it's really going to be up to you to make it happen. But you can. I've done it. I've had the benefit of opening up chapters of a motorcycle club that has a big reputation. But I have talked to people and talked them through the process of opening up brand new motorcycle clubs all over the United States. So I thought I would give you guys a little bit of the benefit of my knowledge. First of all, you got to think about what a motorcycle club is. And that definition will let you know whether you're trying to open up a motorcycle club, a riding club, or just hang out with a few folks that you love to ride with. Knowing what a motorcycle club is going to let you know and determine your amount of dedication and your level of love and respect for this, and whether or not this is a lifestyle for you. So, of all the kinds of clubs there are, motorsports clubs, riding clubs, motorcycle clubs, motorcycle associations, Christian motorcycle clubs, outlaw motorcycle clubs, fellowships, of all the kinds of motorcycle organizations that there are, the motorcycle club is considered the highest on the level of motorcycle affiliations. The MC is the highest on the food chain, and the 1%er MC is the highest of them all. Next would be the 99%er traditional MCs, and then other kinds of MCs, mixed MCs, female MCs, motorsports clubs, riding clubs. They all kind of trickle down. So, why are they considered the top of the food chain? They're considered the top of the food chain by law enforcement. They're considered the top of the food chain by news agencies, and they're definitely consider themselves the top of the food chain, and you can find out real quick by running afoul of one of them. That's why. So this is not the organizational thing you think it should be. It's how it is. The motorcycle set was here long before you ever arrived, and it will be here long before you make your happy hoorah through through the ranks and do what it is you're going to do. However, you can be a wonderful contributor to this lifestyle, and you can have a great time in it. But you're going to know the rules, and you're going to follow the rules, and the rules are called protocol, motorcycle set protocol. It's as simple as that. I can't make it any clearer. And so a lot of you will be thinking, why do I have to go through these rules, and who's the boss of me, and who can make me do this, that, or the other? And we'll talk about those things. But the bottom line is, there are some of the bosses of you out there. And these folks have enough organizational power to make you comply. So the best thing to do is figure out what it takes to come in with your MC and have a great time, rather than trying to figure out some way around a process that you're not going to be able to get around. So, a riding club. A riding club is a motorcycle club. Let me back up. A motorcycle club is a group of brothers. Let's talk about a traditional motorcycle club. A traditional motorcycle club is a group of brothers who love one another like family and extend to one another the benefits and loyalty and brotherhood of family. And what the fuck do you want? Excuse me for cursing. I'm going in right here. Can I go in right here? What do you want? I'm going in right here, bro. They're backing out. Can they back out? Jesus Christ. Shoot you in your ass. Excuse me. The motorcycle club, these people, they throw me out. Wow. Well, that's special. You squeezed right on by. Well, if you could squeeze right on by, why didn't you? forgive me. So, a riding club is, come on out if you're coming, Jesus. So a riding club is these people. A riding club is a motorcycle club. I'm back. Motorcycle clubs are designed for by brothers who have an insatiable appetite for riding motorcycles and living a lifestyle on the motorcycle club level, and giving to one another as a family. And so it requires a level of dedication that is deeper than any of the other kinds of motorcycle clubs that there are. This level of dedication is one where a brother may require you to perhaps risk your life to associate with them, or to save them, or get up in the middle of the night and come and rescue them off the side of the highway. There are things that you have to do in a motorcycle club as a brotherhood that you don't have to do in like a riding club. So if you belong to the Gold Wing Riders of America, you're in a riding club, a social club of people who have fun riding motorcycles, but nobody's going to call you at 3 o'clock in the morning and ask you to get up out of bed and come fight with them, or come and help find their daughter who ran away from home, or all the other kinds of things that can be associated with the idea and the thought of a family. And so that's what a motorcycle club is. It's a family. So if you don't want to extend yourself into a family, then a motorcycle club's not for you. You should start a riding club, or maybe just hang out and ride with your brothers and have fun. A motorcycle club requires commitment, deep commitment, a commitment from loyalty, strengths, bonds, unity, and forgiveness. Because people in the motorcycle club will hurt you, and they will hurt your feelings, and they will hurt you like family. So in a motorcycle club, you're dealing with family. In riding clubs and other kinds of organizations, you're not on the level of family. So the first thing you have to ask yourself is, do I want to be in a family? Am I trying to start a family? And so, because a motorcycle club is a family, a motorcycle club requires a certain commitment to get in. In a riding club, a person can pay you their $575 and get their patches, and it's good. In a motorcycle club, you don't sell membership. Membership cannot be bought. It can only be earned. So a traditional motorcycle club, if you want to operate a motorcycle club traditionally, a traditional motorcycle club requires that you must have two things: a motorcycle, and you must prospect. You must have a motorcycle and you must prospect. You must have a motorcycle and you must prospect. And if you don't want to stand by those kinds of rules, then you don't have a motorcycle club that is run traditionally. And therefore you won't be using the protocol that the set understands. You'll be speaking Martian while everybody else is speaking Earthian. And so no one will understand you. You won't be operating the correct way. You'll be a fish out of water. Also, a motorcycle club is run by bylaws. Bylaws are a document that everyone gets that guarantees you. It's the guarantee from the motorcycle club to the person, and from the person to the motorcycle club. It's the guarantee that if you act a certain way and you're in good standing according to these bylaws, you will be treated a certain way, and that treatment will be fair for everyone involved based on what these bylaws have to offer, based on what's contained in these bylaws. So a motorcycle club operates on bylaws. Everyone must have a motorcycle, and you must prospect members for them to become brothers. So by those definitions, if you're not willing to follow that, and then I must add another thing, in motorcycle clubs, the majority rules. It's run by a vote. The motorcycle club belongs to everyone. Not I, not my, not me, but we, us, ours. The motorcycle club is run by the vote. So if you're the kind of person that wants to take the motorcycle club, put it in your name, have all the copyrights and all that stuff in your name, if that's the kind of person you are, then you don't want a motorcycle club. You want some sort of other organization And that kind of organization is not a motorcycle club. It's something else, something more sinister, something that we won't recognize. We'll see you as some kind of way less than a motorcycle club. So if you're this control freak and everything's got to go your way and you can't share the vision, and you can't ever be voted out of the presidency, start something else. Don't start a motorcycle club. Motorcycle clubs are fair and honest, have bylaws, brothers are treated like family, people prospect, they must have motorcycles, and everything is run by a vote. That is the beginning of deciding whether or not you want a motorcycle club or you want some other kind of idiocy or something less than a motorcycle club, a riding club, or friends get together, or organization, or whatever. Once you've decided that a motorcycle club is what you want, then we move on to phase 2. Since this video is just slightly over 15 minutes, that's what I wanted to give you in video 1. And I'm late for my date, so which hat do you like better? That one or this one? I don't know. Anyway, I'm Black Dragon, and stand by for my next video, which will be coming maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, and we can walk through this how to start a motorcycle club the right way in the United States. And the first thing we wanted to define is what a motorcycle club was. Motorcycle club is a club full of brothers with an insatiable love of motorcycles. Wrapped around that love is a family that we put together where we are one based on the unity of the bylaws and the concept of what the brotherhood stands for. In order to have that brotherhood, we must ride motorcycles. Everyone must own a motorcycle. Everyone must prospect to get in. Everyone must obey the bylaws. And what else? Everything is done by a vote. Motorcycle Club Operations 101. All right. I love you much. And for those of you who follow me on Fat Boy Getting Skinny, get skinny.